poem. Today we'll do a little poem. The name is No Men Are Foreign. This poem is written by James Kurub. No men are foreign. And it's written by James Kurub. Now this poet, James Kurub, he was born in 1918 and he died in 2009. He was an English poet, he was a translator and a travel writer. He won the Atlantic Award for Literature in 1950. During the Second World War, he was a conscientious objector. That means he refused to fight, saying that he did not want to kill anyone. He instead worked as a farm laborer during the period of war. Who is a conscientious objector? That means during the Second World War, see, he was born in England. So all the people, all men, young men, they were asked compulsory to join the army to protect the country. But James Kurub, he believed himself. He said consciously, he said no. He said not to the government. I shall not fight the army. I shall not kill another human being. That is a conscientious objector. Although the government puts on a rule, he says no. I think, I believe, I shall not do what the government says. I shall not fight. I shall not kill another human being. So it's a lovely little, very strong poet here. James is a very strong person. He was not misguided by the government, but he could stand and think of his and stand on his own. Now let's see what he is saying in the poem. The name is No Men Are Foreign. Countries may go to war, but the people who fight with each other, they are human beings. That's what the poet is trying to say. Different countries may go to war. The people who fight on both sides, they are the human beings of our planet Earth. Each has the same blood, the same hopes, the same needs, the same search for a meaning in life. What makes us forget this? When you go to war, the poet James is asking, what is that making us forget this? Human being, both sides fighting with each other. He says he cannot understand. Our species, that's the human being, has survived 2 world wars. And they say about 70 million people dead in the war, Second World War alone. 40 million were civilians, people like you and me. The average age of soldiers who died was 25 years. And in some countries like Russia, lost 15 to 20% of their population in war, fighting the war. Many of those who died were teenagers, young ones within 21. Think of the young people like you across the world and send out a positive thought. You are the future of the human species on this planet Earth. So you got that? The message of this is, they say in the 2 world wars, we lost about 70 million people. And who are these people fighting on both sides? The people of the earth. Let's look at the poem now. Read together. No Men Are Foreign by James Kurub. Remember, no men are strange, no countries foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes. Like ours, the land of our brothers walk upon. Is the earth like this, in which we all shall die? They too, aware of sun and air and water, are fed by the peaceful harvest, by war's long winter starved. Their hands are ours, and in their lives we read a labor not different from our own. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep, a strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispose, betray, and condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other. It is the human earth that defile, our hells of fire and dust outrage the innocents. Affair that is every way our own. Remember, no man are foreign and no countries strange. Lovely poem, isn't it? Here they talk about, on both sides of the war, those who fight are human beings of our planet Earth. They also have the same life, aspiration, thought. This side also the same, the people. So these are the people, and we go into war killing each other. They're saying, those people have eyes and hands, you too have. They also love. They have loved ones back home, we too. So it's a beautiful little poem telling us, for nothing at all, we go to war, killing, bringing the species of our planet to an end. That's what they're talking about.